Hello, everyone. I wanted to take you back a few years. I want you to sit there in your chair, sipping your coffee or tea or anything stronger if you like, and think about what you're seeing here. The Sayreville Shopping Center in the years of 1962 and 63. 60 years ago, folks. Coming up on 60 years. You remember this time, right? You went back in your mind and you see these old images of the Grand Union and Channel Lumber. Remember that? Okay, well, we actually got a movie house there in 64. But I digress. Let's go back to 63. We got Marilyn Monroe had passed away the year before, remember, in 1962. And then we go to John F. Kennedy and the situation of November 22nd, 1963. We're coming up on 60 years of that tragedy. It was a horrible time. I don't know if you remember it, but I remember it very well. I remember there was nothing on TV but the shooting. They showed it to us over and over again. And then they shot the shooter. Remember, they shot Oswald on TV on a Sunday morning. I remember it. It was a Sunday morning, and I'm watching the news, and they bring Oswald out in Texas, and they shoot him on TV. So we saw President Kennedy get shot, and then 3 days later, we see the guy who's accused of shooting him get shot. It was a horrible time, folks. But you know what was amazing? The Beatles and the Dave Clark Five came out just a few months after this. Just a few months after this, we had the Beatles and the Dave Clark Five appearing on Ed Sullivan. And I just want to remind you guys of that because it's so odd that we have this now because back then it just seemed like a year. It seemed like a year before we saw the sun again, but it was only a few months. So, just remembering 60 years ago, the events of the fall of 1963. Thank you.